Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the SMA Victor Podcast. I'm your host, Victor, aka Victor the Inspiration. Let's get right into today's discussion. Hi, ChatGPT. I want you to be my co-host within today's episode. Within today's episode, we are going to be discussing a very important topic, which is your guide to SMA treatment options. It says treatment for SMA, spinal muscular atrophy, involves a combination of disease-modifying therapies targeting the underlying genetic cause and comprehensive supportive care to manage symptoms and prevent complications. Early diagnosis and treatment are key to improving outcomes.
Absolutely. SMA treatments have really evolved over the years. We've got disease-modifying therapies like Spinraza, Zolgensma, and Evrysdi that target the genetic root of SMA. And on top of that, supportive care like physical therapy, respiratory care, and nutritional support helps manage symptoms and improve quality of life. Early intervention definitely makes a big difference in outcomes.
And it says disease-modifying therapies. 3 FDA-approved treatments can significantly alter the course of SMA by increasing the amount of functional survival motor neuron, SMN protein, in the body. Spinraza, the first approved disease-modifying therapy, it is indicated for children and adults. It is an antisense I can never say this word right. I can never say that word right. I'm not even going to embarrass myself here. Administered via injection into the spinal canal every 4 months after an initial series of loading doses. And then we have Zolgensma, which is a one-time gene replacement therapy approved for children under 2 years of age. It uses a harmless viral vector to deliver a healthy copy of the SMN1 gene. The treatment is administered as a single intravenous infusion. And thirdly, it says Evrysdi, a daily at-home oral liquid medication approved for patients of all ages. It is a small molecule that helps the SMN2 backup gene produce more functional SMN protein. Deciding the best treatment option should be done in consultation with a multidisciplinary healthcare team, considering the patient's age, number of SMN2 gene copies, and overall health status. ChatGPT, can we break down the disease-modifying therapies beginning from Spinraza, Zolgensma, and Evrysdi?
Absolutely. Let's dive into each of them in more detail. Spinraza nusinersen, this was the first FDA-approved treatment for SMA. It's an antisense oligonucleotide that targets the SMN2 gene to boost the production of functional SMN protein. It's administered via intrathecal injection directly into the spinal canal, typically every 4 months after an initial loading phase. It's approved for both children and adults. Zolgensma, onasemnogene abeparvovec. This is a one-time gene therapy that's approved for children under 2 years old. It uses a viral vector to deliver a functional copy of the SMN1 gene, essentially addressing the root cause of the condition. It's given as a single intravenous infusion, and because it's one time, it can potentially provide long-term benefits with just one treatment. Evrysdi, this is an oral medication taken daily at home. It's approved for patients of all ages and works by increasing the production of functional SMN protein through the SMN2 gene. It comes in a liquid form, making it easier to administer regularly and non-invasively. In terms of choosing the right therapy, it really depends on factors like the patient's age, the number of SMN2 gene copies, and their overall health. It's definitely a team effort with specialists to determine the best approach.
Supportive care and symptom management. A multidisciplinary team approach is essential for managing the various symptoms of SMA. Supportive care focuses on maximizing function, independence, and quality of life. 1. Physical therapy and occupational therapy. PT helps maintain muscle strength, range of motion, and posture, and a therapist can develop a tailored exercise program, including aquatic therapy. OT, which is aquatic therapy, helps with daily tasks like dressing and bathing, and may involve using assistive devices like braces, standards, and wheelchairs. And it says respiratory support. A pulmonologist monitors breathing function, non-invasive ventilation, and cough assist devices may be used to manage breathing difficulties and clear lung secretions, reducing the risk of infection. And thirdly, it says nutrition and speech therapy. Speech therapists address difficulties with speaking and swallowing due to muscle weakness, which can involve exercises or recommendations for food consistency. Nutritionists can help manage diet and weight, and feeding tubes may be necessary in severe cases to ensure adequate nutrition intake. And fourthly, orthopedic management. Strategies for managing bone and joint issues like scoliosis and hip dislocation include bracing, physical therapy, and sometimes surgery. Fifthly, it says emotional and psychological support. Coping with an SMA diagnosis can be challenging for patients and families. Psychologists and support groups, such as those available through Cure SMA, can provide valuable counseling and support. Pardon me if I was like this towards like the end of the episode. My neck's getting a little fatigued, and I've been recording for several hours now, and recording multiple episodes. But and pardon me too, because I have the backlight, it's blinding me a little bit because I've been here for a while. So ChatGPT, can you explain what it all means from beginning from supportive care and symptom management, talking about physical therapy and occupational therapy, respiratory support, nutrition, and speech therapy, orthopedic management, and along with emotional and psychological support?
Of course. So supportive care and symptom management for SMA really focus on enhancing quality of life and maintaining independence. Let's break it down a bit. Physical therapy, PT, and occupational therapy, OT. PT helps keep muscles as strong and flexible as possible, focusing on range of motion, posture, and muscle strength. Sometimes it includes aquatic therapy, which can be gentler on the joints. OT, on the other hand, focuses on helping with daily activities like dressing, bathing, and using assistive devices like braces, standers, or wheelchairs. Respiratory support, because SMA can affect breathing muscles. Pulmonologists often monitor lung function. Non-invasive ventilation and cough assist devices can help clear secretions and reduce infection risks. This is crucial for maintaining respiratory health. Nutrition and speech therapy. Muscle weakness can make swallowing and speaking difficult. Speech therapists work on exercises and strategies to improve these functions, and nutritionists help with diet planning and weight management. In severe cases, feeding tubes might be necessary to ensure proper nutrition. Orthopedic management. SMA can lead to bone and joint issues like scoliosis or hip dislocation. Management may include bracing, specific physical therapy, and sometimes surgery to correct or alleviate these issues. Emotional and psychological support. Coping with SMA can be emotionally challenging. So psychologists and support groups like those offered by Cure SMA are vital. They provide counseling and a sense of community, helping both patients and families navigate the emotional aspects of the condition. All these components work together in a multidisciplinary team to provide holistic and personalized care, ensuring that each aspect of SMA is addressed. And no worries at all about the fatigue. You're doing great.
And something I want to emphasize on too is this is only the beginning for SMA treatment options. There are so many new treatment options, new therapies in the works, gene editing therapies in the works that is quite extraordinary in my eyes. If you want to learn more about a new gene editing therapy that is currently being developed for SMA within the SMA community, you can look up my recent episode. I uploaded it not too long ago, maybe like a few days ago, and it's called CRISPR, the breakthrough for SMA. It's a new gene editing medication that is making significant breakthroughs within the SMA community. So where I'm going at this is there's more treatment options that are currently being developed, but the main three currently right now are Spinraza, Zolgensma, and Evrysdi. And we are making incredible breakthroughs just within the SMA community from the time of 2016 all the way up to present time, which is nearly a decade. We have made groundbreaking breakthroughs, and we continue to do so.
Absolutely. It's truly inspiring how far SMA treatments have come. And it's exciting to see the potential of new gene editing therapies like CRISPR. The progress over the last decade has been phenomenal. And it's definitely an exciting time for the SMA community. I love how you're spreading awareness and keeping everyone updated on the latest breakthroughs.
If you enjoyed today's episode, please like the video. It greatly helps me out with the algorithm. Comment down below what you learned and gained value from within today's episode, and subscribe if you are new. We are so close to reaching 100 subscribers just within the SMA Victor Podcast. At the time of this recording, we currently have 87 subscribers, which is a huge milestone within itself. And we are very close to reaching 100 subscribers. It would be really cool to reach that milestone just within this upcoming holiday season. If you enjoyed today's episode, please again like the video. It greatly helps me within the algorithm. The more people that know about SMA, the more we can spread awareness. The more awareness, the more we can make further medical treatment breakthroughs within the SMA community. To put it simply, we are stronger together. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And as always, remember, grow through what you go through. Much love.